Some urban legends may cause incoming college students to be fearful and worry more than necessary. Aren't you glad you didn't turn on the lights forces incomers to realize that going to college is beyond just partying and studying, but also living on your own and the possible situations you may encounter. Anything can happen. One night, a college student, Angela, was coming back late from the library. She had been there for 7 hours straight that night in order to finish all her homework and studying. She was exhausted and had no more than 5 hours of sleep the night before. Once she left the library, she had never been happier. She went straight from the library to her bed. She did not even bother checking on her roommate since it was 3 in the morning. She never bothered to turn on the lights. The next morning, she wakes up for class and turns on the lights. She sees her roommate's dead corpse, and the mirror reads, "Aren't you glad you didn't turn on the lights?" Angela's roommate was murdered in the night. So, what exactly is the purpose of this urban legend? It provokes fear. Yes, fear in the aspect that it was a scary story. A girl died in her own room, and her roommate discovered the body. How is that not scary? But it also forces you to be fearful in the aspect of living on your own and having to take responsibility. Generally, a college freshman is moving out of their family home and into the college world, a larger and more real world. This story presents a sense of warning. This can happen to anyone. Many unplanned or irregular occurrences will happen while you are in college. You never know whether it will be good or bad. The death of your roommate also strikes you with the fear of lack of safety. That could have been you being murdered overnight. You would not feel safe in your dorm anymore. It puts so much pressure on you. What if you were getting blamed? What if she was a good friend? You would have to suffer through a lot of investigations all going on in your college dorm. Generally, when you go to college, you are scared enough because you are starting something new. You're filled with so many emotions, like nervousness, excitement, and anxiety. Dying in your room does not really come to mind. Stories like this only adds to the list of emotions you're already experiencing, making you even more scared. A positive aspect of this urban legend is that it forces you into reality. Going to college and living on your own is not only about happy and exciting experiences, but will also include sad and unfortunate events. College, or life in general, is a mixture of many experiences, good or bad. The world is filled with so many emotions. Fear is a natural human occurrence. Lastly, this urban legend basically points out the worst possible thing to happen while at college. Not much is worse than dying or facing a death. Through this legend, you may mentally prepare yourself for the worst. Aren't you glad you didn't turn on the lights is a great urban legend to be told to incoming college students in the aspect that college will not only be filled with great things. Anything can happen.